This week.
Shoot to kill, kill to move. Dispatch foes and seize their weapons in midair to propel yourself forward. Strategically plot your next move in each takedown in a frantic fight to the bitter end. Rampage through over 60 snackable slices of ultra-stylish strategic shooting. Every moment an homage to cult cinematic mayhem, spanning raucous saloon shootouts to high-tech hijackings at 30,000 feet. Take center stage and blast, zip, and slice through enemies to a pounding synthetic soundtrack. Get ready to paddle through some of the world's wildest and most challenging rapids in breathtaking VR. With stunning graphics, realistic physics, and heart-pumping action, you'll race against the clock as you navigate through wild waters filled with obstacles and surprises. Race against the clock and conquer the physics-based course through 5 unique handcrafted environments. Beat your friends with online leaderboards and find out if you have what it takes to become the master of the river. The next Walkabout course is called 8-Bit Lair. Get ready to log on and tee off in the totally gnarly 3rd installment of Walkabout's Villain Lair series. Can you stop Vincent Vector's plot to shred the physical world and bring it all into his vast virtual reality? Find out in this radical 80s course, October 24th.
What did you see? Okay, never mind.
This week, developer Kinetic Games finally announced an October 29th release date for their 1-to-4 player ghost hunting adventure, Phasmophobia. Even better that we're kicking off the PSVR2 launch with a Halloween event called the Blood Moon. From the start of the event, Blood Moon weather will rain down constantly across multiple locations in Phasmophobia. We're tasking ghost hunters to work together to achieve a set of 3 community goals, each with increasingly larger ID card rewards in order to unlock the final rewards, a trophy, and Blood Moon weather as a permanent unlock for all players post-event. This new weather type will have a chance to modify your future hunts while providing better rewards and modified ghost behavior when it takes place.
Damn you, Connex.
Undead Citadel. You were supposed to come out on PSVR1. You were supposed to be a PSVR2 launch title. But you know what? We're still excited. And this week, developer Dark Curry announced the port is almost complete and will be released as soon as we get the green light from Sony. And maybe I just haven't been paying attention, but the fact that they mentioned multiplayer is also coming in the first half of 2025 is pretty cool. The developers over at Toast Interactive were talking about the Max Mustard sales figures over on Reddit this week. They said, despite being a fraction of the market, Max Mustard has sold better on PSVR2 during the first 2 weeks of launch than it did on MetaQuest. We thought this was an interesting statistic that breaks the norm of what the industry is seeing. Now, this isn't the first time we've heard this. In fact, there's quite a few developers saying that their game has sold better on PSVR2 than it has on Quest or Steam. So this is all pretty good news.
It's been 25 years since Kondathu. We've exterminated countless bugs.
Starship Troopers Continuum, the game that was only announced like 2 weeks ago, was just delayed from its original October 31st release date to November 25th, citing the need for more playtesting, polish, and fixes.
Draw a line. Stake our lives, no matter what the cost.
About 2 years back, I went through some stuff and had to put VR down for a while. During this time, I played a shocking amount of Fortnite, but also, thanks to Perp Games, I played a couple of Switch games that they had published, one being Madison, and the other being Oxide Room 104, a horror puzzle game where you're trapped inside of an old motel. Well, unbeknownst to me, developer WildSphere has been working on a sequel called Oxide Room 208, which looks insane. And better yet, they tweeted this yesterday. Playing Oxide Room 208 on PSVR 2 is something we have on our bucket list of things to do before we die. Just saying. Now, the game's not slated for release until sometime in 2025, so we have no idea if this is something they want to have ready for launch, or maybe a patch that they implement sometime after.
Good time playing together.
Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion tasks you with getting through 1,000 rooms of a haunted mansion without dying. It starts off really silly, with small rooms that only take a second or two to get through, with cute cardboard cutouts that pop out from the walls to scare you, making you think that getting through the mansion will be a total breeze. But soon enough, the dangers get more real, and the rooms are far more complex, with some rooms taking upwards of 20 minutes to get through. It never got the love it deserved on PSVR1, but with full sense control support, haptics in the headset, well, actually, I'm sure it wouldn't do great on PSVR2 either, but I'd still love to see it.
My aim is true.
Every week, our good friend Professor Lilith organizes a multiplayer meetup over on our Discord. It happens every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, and this week we'll be playing 4-player, turn-based tabletop RPG, Demeo. If you can't make this week's meetup, don't worry. It happens every Sunday at the same time. So, make sure you click the link in the description below. Come join our Discord.
This week.